That's what I've learned from just doing jiu-jitsu is what is an actual fight. A fight is not when you start, you got all this energy. A fight is when you're tired and you're very vulnerable and you can get beat up. That's when the fight starts.
All right, so today we're gonna talk about jiu-jitsu. How I got into it, I was introduced to it by Daniel Ripper, by watching Hannah Ripper perform. Thank you guys for the introduction. I'm now a member of Lamorinda Jiu-Jitsu. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Adam, Dunkel, Stephanie Moon, for the hospitality and the teachings every day. Whenever I'm trying to get rid of bad things in my life, I try to substitute it with something good. And jiu-jitsu was that something good for me. It allowed me to wake up early morning, get my ass whooped, and get ready for the day. Real estate is an extremely hard profession, career, industry, and jiu-jitsu, waking up, getting choked out, it kind of puts you in the right mindset that the rest of the day, I don't think that anything is going to amount to the pressure I just endured in the morning. So overall, that's what jiu-jitsu does. So in jiu-jitsu, there's different levels to a jiu-jitsu fighter or a grappler. You start with a white belt, then you go into a blue belt, and then you turn to a purple belt, and then you're a brown belt, and then you're a black belt. My journey with jiu-jitsu, I got into it just to simply work out. I wanted something that is not your ordinary lifting weights or Stairmaster. Honestly, I just wanted to learn how to fight, and Daniel Ripper was like, hey, look, come try this out. So I was like, all right, I'll show up at 6 a.m. And honestly, since then, it's evolved my lifestyle. I've actually competed in jiu-jitsu tournaments, from Pans to Worlds to local tournaments as a white belt.
30 seconds, Jerry!
30 seconds. Oh.
Yes!
Still considering if I want to do that as a blue belt, because I actually enjoy breathing and I enjoy my limbs. So we'll see if I compete as a blue belt, which I probably will. It's enabled me to eat better, and it's enabled me to stay in shape more. And most importantly, I love the network and I love the people that I actually do jiu-jitsu with. I actually have really good friends that I've met at Lamorinda Jiu-Jitsu in Lafayette, California. You guys know who you are. Thank you for beating me up every morning and evenings when I show up. Much appreciated. It opens up your network, and you're able to meet people from different facets of life that all have jiu-jitsu in common, and very, very good group of people that I now hang out with outside of jiu-jitsu. Just like everything else, it's always great to have coaches. It's always good to try to roll with black belts. If you get into jiu-jitsu, rolling with a black belt, that's another coach. And as I'm rolling with a black belt, he kind of already knows my moves before I do them, because jiu-jitsu is a chess match, but I'm also learning as I'm rolling with him. It's very hard, and he makes things hard for me, but also he'll allow small openings just to see how I counter and if I counter correctly. Just like in life, just like with mentorships, your coach already knows what you're gonna do before you do it. It's just a matter if you're gonna do what he taught you.
Whew. God, I love you.
In all honesty, I use jiu-jitsu as a form of meditation as well. I think that when you're solely focused only on trying to survive and how to get out of a submission, and then think about what your next move is going to be as you're tired, you're really not thinking about anything but that when you're rolling or when you're fighting. So definitely a benefit to jiu-jitsu. So when you're going through life and you know certain things are fights come in different forms, jiu-jitsu is a great simulation for enduring a fight or whatever you're going through in life.
So that thought process is always in your mind, but then again, it's a fight. So that's the crazy part about it. It's a fight. You're not fighting until you're completely tired and don't want to fight anymore. I think that's what I've learned from just doing jiu-jitsu is what is an actual fight. A fight is not when you start, you got all this energy. A fight is when you're tired and you're very vulnerable and you can get beat up. That's when the fight starts.